to boldly make a statement of 5 steps to transform your business. And it's so true because we're all looking for that 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 nuggets, 5 something, you know, to just transform our business. How do we go about our business? How do we go about making our business better and making ourselves in turn better with that? So what I plan to do here is go through these 5, and then hopefully we'll have time to get through these, but we'll get started one at a time. So the first thing you really need to do to be able to transform your business is to face the brutal facts. If you've read the book Good to Great, that's something that really, in the very beginning, it's talked about, is facing the brutal facts. What happens many times in my experience with business and with business owners and with people is they get into a business of what they do, but oh, by the way, they forget they have to manage this thing, this business is what it is. And oh my gosh, I got these people that have like emotions and feelings and problems and all this other stuff. And you tend to neglect some of that. You tend to pay attention to maybe what you do, maybe what you know, or maybe pay too much attention to your customers, not enough attention to your people. Maybe do a lot of those different things that take you away from understanding what the brutal facts are as to what you want to do, where your weaknesses are. If anybody has ever conducted a serious SWOT survey, a SWOT being strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, it is very revealing. But as I tell people, I ask my kids, if I were to ask them who's the best father they've ever known, you know, they'll say it's me because that's all they know. So when you go to sit down and do a SWOT survey, you can't really depend on just a couple of your close key friends or your key employees or your key presidents or vice presidents. I really encourage you to, if you've got a company I work with and work for, they've all been about mid-range, 100 people, maybe 150 people. And there's an upper tier of management, there's a middle tier, there's a third tier, and then there's, you know, the rest of the minions, us minions, I guess. I would challenge you to have several people from different various groups, and more importantly, various age groups. Make sure there's somebody who's got an age where the number starts with a 2 in there. And make it a safe place, make it a good place to open up, share ideas, talk about what the real strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats are. Because if you can't do that, you can't do anything. You really are wasting your time and wasting the people's time that work for you that is so very valuable that you're trying to improve.